Hi. So we're going to do a twin flame divine counterpart reading. And I pre-shuffled some cards here, and we're just going to compare where the divine feminine is to the divine masculine at this time. So the first card we got for the feminine side is the moon. So I think for you divine feminines out there, you have been doing a lot of introspection. You've been doing the shadow work. Look at this card. Look at the just the energy that's coming out of it, and this figure that's coming out of the water, out of your emotions. You are emerging from this place of doing a lot of shadow work. There's a lot of just nighttime energy. So maybe at night you're doing a lot of processing. Maybe you're doing a lot of processing in your sleep. Maybe you've been having a lot of weird dreams lately. And you know what? I would not be surprised if it's also reflected for the divine masculine. So, um, on the masculine end of things, we have the Hierophant. So, I think that the masculine side of things right now is trying to like they're very stoic. They're not showing a whole lot of emotion. There's just zero expression on their face here, and that's what's really standing out to me. So they look like they are not doing a whole lot, but the next card, the next series of cards is saying a little bit different of a story because following that on the masculine side is the moon. So we have two moon cards. So there's a lot of mirroring happening here. There's a lot of introspection happening on both ends. So and it's not exactly in alignment, but that does not mean that you guys are not both experiencing something very, very similar right now. And you might be coming off as the divine feminine is coming off as the Queen of Pentacles. So they see you working on yourself. They see you working on getting your bag, making things happen, bringing things into fruition. You're looking good doing it too. So they are definitely picking up on how abundant you are, how you're pouring back into yourself right now, and not exactly focused on them. And they act like they're unfazed by it. Like they act like they're not paying attention. They act like they're not looking, but they definitely see you. They definitely see you working really hard on trying to maintain balance in your own life. So while they are also having probably dreams about you, and you are having dreams about them, um, there is just something about the divine feminine right now really coming into their power because the last card for the divine feminine is the Nine of Cups. So that is that inner union with self for the divine feminine. So this is where she's at right now, and just take it where it applies. Swap roles if needed. Um, but yeah, she's got options. And look at what she has built and how proud she is of the things that are finally lining up for her. And for a while, it was not looking that way. And the divine masculine, on the other hand, is in the Three of Wands. So it's very possible that he is in the planning stage. Maybe he is planning on taking action, and but he's taking it one step at a time. So all we can really do at this point on either end is to continue to do the hard introspection, the shadow work, the stuff that's not fun, right? Because only after we do the work of healing ourselves is when we're going to come into that alignment. And there's just a little bit of a mismatch right now, but there is introspection happening on both ends. The divine feminine is definitely working more on her security. And I think the divine masculine is a little bit more in a state of figuring out how to move forward because you know what, time has passed since maybe you're are no contact, low contact with them right now, but they are wondering if this is something that is still feasible, if this is something that can still happen, because they do want this, but they're acting so stoic, and divine masculines can tend to do that. But we know under the surface that there is a lot of feeling and movement. And, with the moon, the symbolism behind the moon, the only way that we could reflect and see ourselves was at night with the moon's light. So at night, I think there is some heavy thinking happening. Maybe they're not able to sleep right now because they don't know how to move forward. So all we can do is to continue to pour into ourselves, and alignment will happen in divine time. And we just have to trust that the more that we make sure that we are secure within ourselves on either side, that we can come into divine union. So I hope this message helped. Please let me know if it resonated, and I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves, okay?